First one. Why? So smaller than, so it's outside the range, right?
Yes.
Okay. So our R here is negative 10 over 9, which is negative 1.1 repeating, right? Which is outside that negative 1 to positive 1 range. So that's a no sum. Okay. Second one, can I find the sum? Yeah. Okay, because the R value is in the range. It's 1/5. Okay. What's my first term then? I get negative 1. Right? Yeah. Okay. So then my sum is going to be my first term divided by 1 minus my R value. Okay. 1 minus 1/5. 4/5. Negative 1 divided by 4/5. How do I divide fractions? Multiply by the reciprocal. So this is negative 1 over 1 times 5 over 4, which is negative 5/4.
But is that still the sum?
Yep.
You can have a sum of negative values?
So, because all the terms are going to be negative, right?
Sure.
Right?
Well, like, I'm looking at, like, can I have negative stuff?
If all the terms in my sequence are negative, the sum is going to be negative. Okay. All right. So today, what I would like to do is I would like to find the fractions of repeating decimals. Okay? And we do that with infinite sums. Okay? We do that with infinite geometric sums. So the first one is 0.5 repeating. Okay? Now, if you know anything about math, you know that 0.5 repeating is 5/9. Okay? 0.1 repeating is 1/9. 0.2 repeating is 2/9. 0.3 repeating is 1/3. 0.4 repeating is 4/9. 0.5 repeating is 5/9. 0.6 repeating is 2/3. 0.7 repeating is 7/9, and so on and so forth. Okay? So let's see how we get there with this. Well, this is really 0.5 plus 0.05 plus 0.005 plus 0.0005, and so on and so forth. Right? Because if I add all those numbers together, I end up with 0.5 repeating. Because it's 0.5. Okay? Is that an infinite series? Yes or no? Why? Because it's dot, dot, dot at the end, right? So it goes on forever. Okay? So question number 1 from yesterday has been answered yes. Question number 2 from yesterday. What would the R value be of this series? 1/10? Because you take any term and divide it by the term right before it, right? So 0.05 divided by 0.5 should be the same as 0.005 divided by 0.05. Should be the same as 0.0005 divided by 0.05, and that's going to be 1/10, right? Or 0.1, which is 1/10. Yes? So, can I find the sum of this infinite series? Yeah, because it's in my 0 to 1, or excuse me, -1 to +1 range. Okay? If that's the case, what is my first term of this series? 0.5. Can I write 0.5 as a fraction? What? 1/2. And the reason I'm going to write that as a fraction is because I want to find a fraction in the end. I don't want decimals today. Okay? Because we want to convert these decimals into fractions. So if we're going to be in fractions at the end, we should be in fractions all the way through. Okay? So the sum of my infinite series is my first term divided by 1 minus my r value. Well, what is 1 minus r? 1 minus 1/10 is how many tenths? NASCAR? 9/10. How do I divide fractions? Multiply it by the reciprocal. So this is 1/2 times 10 over 9. What is 1/2 times 10 over 9? 5/9. Because I can go 2 and 5, and that leaves me with 5/9. Okay? Let's walk through another one, a different kind. This one has a number out in front. Okay? Does that number come into play in the repeated decimal portion of it? So does that 5 have anything to do with the repeated decimal? Is it in the pattern? No. So since it's not in the pattern, what I'm going to do is I am going to save that 5 for later. And I'm just going to deal with the repeated decimal portion of it. Okay? So this is 0.146 plus 23146 plus 3456146. Right? What is, well, first off, first question, is it infinite? Yeah, because of the dot, dot, dot. Second question is, what is the r value? is the R value? 1 over 1,000? Good. Because there's three digits that are being repeated. Okay? All right. Which that also then tells me that that's going to be over 1,000 because there's three digits being repeated. Okay. My first term is that, right? How can I make that into a fraction? Do I even need to simplify it though? No. Okay. So this is really 146 over 1,000. Okay. All right. So now my sum is going to be my first term, which was 146 over 1,000, divided by 1 minus R. One minus R. So 1 minus 1,000. 999 over 1,000, right? Dividing fractions. Multiply by the reciprocal. So that's going to be 146 over 1,000 times 1,000 over 999. Here's why we didn't have to reduce. Because what cancels out? The thousands cancel each other out. So this leaves me with 146 over 900. Actually, I should let me move that up a little bit. So this leaves me with 146 over 999. Right? Is that my final answer? No, because now what? We got that 5 hanging out there yet. Okay? So the final answer, I'm going to take this 5 and I'm going to add that to my fraction. Okay? So this is really 4,995 over 999, right? Because it's 1 away from 1,000. 5 times 1,000 is 5,000. But then I got to take those 5 away. So 4,995. Good.
I think you gotta add the 146.
I haven't added it yet. Yeah, we just converted the 5.
Gotcha.
Yep. And then we got to add that together. So that gives us a final answer, a final fraction here of 5,141 over 999. Questions on that? Try this one. So we're saving out the 10. And so then that's going to be 0.36 plus 0.0036 plus 0.00036.
How do we go from 2 to 4? Just the question.
What do you mean?
Like zeros. Like you go from no zeros to 2 zeros to 4.
Because I need to have, because if I add them together, then I've got 0.363636.
Oh, okay. Okay. I need that.
I know. I get it. Okay. So my R value is going to be 0.0036 divided by 0.36, which is going to be 1 over 100. Yes? Agree? Not agree? Okay. All right. My first term is going to be 0.36, which is 36 over 100. And again, don't need to reduce that. So my sum then is going to be my first term over 1 minus my R value, which is 36 over 100 divided by 99 over 100. So that means then that my sum is 36 over 100 times 100 over 99. The hundreds cancel each other out. So that leaves me with 36 over 99. 36 can be divided by 9 4 times. 99 can be divided by 9 11 times. Okay. Bring my 10 into play. 10 is 110 tenths. Oh, excuse me, 11th. Shouldn't have said tenths there. 11th. Plus 4 11ths gives me 114 over 11. Yeah. Good? Gucci? Not going to lie to you. Okay? It's 3 problems. No. You'll be done in 7 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Okay?
3 problems.
3 problems. You'll be done in 7 minutes.
Through each problem.
No, it's literally it's find me 3 fractions. Okay? Just what we did. You'll probably be able to turn them in today.